Hello and welcome to Terraria. My name's Todd, also known as Mage, and this is of course Terraria. Last time we left off, completely destroying Terra in an unprecedented upset. This time around I decided, rather than just going back to the jungle, because we already spent a lot of time in the jungle, we're going to go fight in the dungeon. That may be the death of us now that it's been upgraded, but we're still going to go do it, because we want to get some cool stuff from the dungeon. We've got, of course, a jungle key and a crimson key, and we're pretty much ready to go there. Let me summon all my little dudes that I can. Let me buff up as well. Um, and let's see. Let's also buff up with our potions, just to be sure. I don't think they're going to fall off, but if any of them have already, we can get them back right quick. Sort. Buff up. Nope, none of them have fallen off, so that's good. Okay, and now we get to run headfirst into the depths of the dungeon. So let's go do that. Hoping we don't have too much lag there. It's just all the NPCs that are in the big house. It causes a little bit of lag. Let's see, I don't think... So I'm using the little mount now. Haven't used it for some time, and it will have fall damage, so I need to be aware of that. But the nice part of it, I believe, is it also rams things out of the way. So if we hit an enemy, we'll just ram him out of the way instead of slowing down like that. Yeah, enemies actually take a good amount of damage too. Frickin' golem, get out of here. I ain't got time for you. Get murdered. So of course the major benefit of us going into the dungeon and fighting in there is that we'll start getting souls. Or ectoplasm, not souls, forgive me. We'll start getting ectoplasm, and that'll be a massive benefit to us, as ectoplasm will allow us to create one of the greatest mage sets in the game, the Spectre armor. But I'm not worried about that yet. Mostly we're just going to be starting to gather stuff in the dungeon since it's now been upgraded with the death of Terra. After we've completely gotten a lot of our upgrades from the dungeon, we'll probably start working towards fighting the temple. The jungle temple, that is. We definitely won't be fighting the cultist, the lunatic cultist, anytime soon. So if he's there by chance, we'll be ignoring him. He's not here. That's good. You can see that the spores are appearing from the spiked spore sac, but I have no idea how effective they actually are. I haven't really stood in one spot for long enough to actually see. I don't think they're massively effective, but we'll see. Plus, now that we've upgraded the dungeon with all the things that we've done, we can definitely find some new weapons by killing some enemies. And of course, just the ectoplasm alone, which I thought we had unlocked by now. Am I wrong in that regard? I may be wrong in that regard, but I think, yep, yeah, we definitely have unlocked ectoplasm. So we'll have to deal with that. We also have our jungle key, which we'll open up the jungle chest with. Oh, we just gotta click it. I'm an idiot. Okay, so we got the piranha gun, some silver bars, some other stuff. Nothing massively useful, but the piranha gun might not be too bad. How does that compare? Very fast, average. Latches onto enemies for continuous damage, huh? So I guess it's not horrible. Oh, that's the paladin. I don't want to fight a paladin head first. They hit way too hard for that. But I will totally cheese him by hitting him through a wall. Totally okay with that. And our little spores are doing some work too. Those actually do not bad damage. I hope the paladin drops something good. Well, he dropped his shield. Let's see, he dropped some knight's alloy too. Not horrible, I guess. Would have preferred some better stuff, but beggars can't be choosers, I guess. Oh, that's Bonely. Oh, no, 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 no. Nope, 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 nope. Get away from him. I'll go up here for a second. We're gonna just rain heck down on our enemies here. Bonely is spooky when you fight him directly. But we don't have to fight him directly, thankfully. Being mages and all, we can attack things from range. I'm completely out of mana? What? Slow. Should never be out of mana. Grey D, Clothair, Voodoo Doll. Kill those guys. Ectoblood, huh? I have no idea what Ectoblood does. I also got Proximity Mines. Interesting. Dark Matter. I did get the Tabby, which is good. I think that'll allow me to create the Ninja Gear, which isn't massively useful at the moment, but will be useful, much more useful later on. Let's see, so we got 6 ectoplasm. How many do we need in total? We need, because we got to make Spectre bars, and we need 12, 24, 18, so something close to 48 plus 6 is 54, something close to like 54 ectoplasm. That's not too bad. We might also want the Spectre wings. I'm not certain if they're better than what we already have. 7.5, acceleration 1. Our warding Starlight wings are just as good. There's lots of other things we can do with the Spectre bars as well, but right now the Spectre armor is the major thing that we want. So that'll give us the most benefit, being able to heal quite quickly. And what does this Ectoblood do? What does this do? Oh. 3 of them can be combined into an ectoplasm, huh? So we can actually gather ectoplasm even faster. Interesting. Is that a part of reduced grinding? Nope, it's part of calamity. Interesting. Not a bad choice to make. It does make this a little bit quicker, that's for certain. We did also want to find... what was it? The corruption, or the crimson chest, if there is one in this world. Is there a crimson chest? There might not be a crimson chest due to the fact that we don't have crimson in our world. We have corruption. Oh, we'll take a look around. Let's see. Oh, there's a paladin. Oh no. Paladin hits for about 100 damage per shot, so I really want to avoid fighting him. But we can cheese stuff. Throw that there. Throw this here. Okay, let's take a look. So what does this dark matter do? Dark matter allows us to create conductor stuff and Flavs stuff. Legacy. Summons rapidly decaying skulls. Continuous magic, huh? Shadow Dance, Shade Master stuff, Thrower stuff. Nothing massively useful from that, but still nice to have, I guess. Go over here. Murder all these guys. I'm surprised the Paladin's not throwing his hammer at us, and I'm not sure why he's not. Usually that would be something he does right away. Did get more Knight's Alloy, and I think Knight's Alloy allows us to craft some of the healer stuff, and also potentially the Paladin's Hammer, which can later become the true Paladin's Hammer. Oop. Oh, I'm getting murdered by the frickin' spellcaster over there. Let's not get murdered by him. I do want his weapon eventually, but we'll worry about that when it comes down to it. Okay, killed that guy at least. Let's eat up high. I'll also summon Light's Lament here. Usually the Paladin would be attacking us with hammers, which is what makes him much more deadly. But he doesn't appear to be doing that right now, and I'm not sure why. More bonus to us, I guess. Gives us lots of those Paladin shields. I think we can combine those with something else and make something cool. Holy Aegis, Frigid Bulwark. Can be combined with the Rampart of Deities. Interesting. Oh, Bone Lee again. Kill all those guys. Just keep moving, I guess. Alright, we'll keep moving. Not worry about them. Gonna get caught up, and before you know it, we're gonna have enough ectoplasm already. Kill that guy. Not worry about the other casters. Just get murdered almost instantaneously by my just absolute ridiculous amount of knives I throw. I don't know how effective these spores are. It seems like they're quite effective, but it's really hard to say. Regardless, I would like the mana. Maybe later on we'll be able to craft another accessory that allows us to have more accessories. I thought we would have that by now, because we defeated Terraria, but maybe that's later? I don't remember. Regardless, we still need to find some enemies to murder them and get more ectoplasm. Frickin' wizard. Hardest jerks to deal with, because they teleport around like that. Essence of Chaos. That sounds important. Oh yeah, that's just the essence we use previously. Nothing to worry about yet. What does this dicer do? How effective is it? Pretty effective. Okay, good to know. Ridiculously effective, almost. Yo-yos in Terraria are amazing, just because of how they function. One of the best melee weapons, I think. Truly very fun to use. Can really blow people away. You just hold it on them and they're effectively dead before they know it. Let's see, reduces damage, increases all damage, reduces damage taken by 5. I don't think that's as effective as it used to be. Provides life regeneration and reduces the cooldown of healing potions. I guess that's not super effective for us at the moment, since we have other things that do that same effect, kinda, aside from the health potion thing. And we aren't really using our health potions on cooldown, just when we get hit by a lot of things. Let's see, so we have 21 of those. And if it's divided by 3, that means we already have 10 to the ectoblood, yep. So we have 10 of those, so we have 30 approximately ectoplasm at the moment. We only need, I think I said 54, right? So we're almost there. And it only took us that long. A jungle chest, what? It keeps giving us jungle chests for some reason. Did he drop anything useful? Nope, just more proximity mines. Not completely useless, but definitely not as useful as the weapons would be. Alright, anybody here? Anybody? I know that there's some dudes down here somewhere. Get murderized. Yep. I'll murder that mimic, get all the gold. Inventory gets so full so quickly when you're at high levels, or when you're in hard mode. You're doing the tough stuff. Spirit droplet. Okay, let's put down our safe for just a second and start loading it up full of junk that we don't want to carry around in our inventory. Depainting that. We'll throw the piranha gun in there and the bone feather, since we don't need those for the time being. And that. Okay, that should give us some space Come on, I need this ectoplasm. Give it to me. There we go. Let's keep murdering people with our yo-yo. Very good yo-yo indeed. Might actually be completely worth it for us to start gathering for the yo-yo bag. Which we could probably already craft because we have the skeletal merchant in our house now. So it'd probably be worthwhile us to do that as well as just getting a Spectre armor. Let's see, 58, 59. That makes it 60, so we have 30, or no, not 30, but 20 in that, so 20, 27. We almost have enough. We're very, very close. Very, very close. Let's see. Enemies, oh enemies. We do now need to start gathering up more keys as well, because we need to have a hollowed key, a frozen key. We do need a corruption key. There's my corruption chest. Can I, by chance? I can just convert that into a corruption key. That's convenient. Scourge of the Corruptor. Sounds cool. I have no idea how effective it actually is, though. So we'll try it out here. Ooh, seems like it's very effective. Very, very effective. Holy cow. Look at that. We may also decide to grab a set of vampire knives at some point. From a corrupt world. Ooh, ghostly grapple. I don't know if that's better than the one I already have. What do I have? Bat hook. It might be. Let's see. Ooh, that's got some reach to it. That's about as far as it goes, though. Does my bat hook get further? No, my bat hook definitely does not. We'll go with the ghostly grapple then, for the time being. Use the Scourge of the Corruptor. Man, that's a nice weapon. That's a very nice weapon. Penetrates. It shoots effectively. Man, that's nice. Oh, I just got a magnet sphere. Awesome. We're already upgrading our weapons massively. So if you've never seen what a magnetic sphere does, it does this. It just shoots out a little thing. And that little thing can hit enemies through walls. And it just does a lot of damage. So it effectively will probably replace our Light's Lament. I think our magic daggers are better than our Lasinator. Yep. So we'll probably swap that out. Maybe grab one of the other weapons that we've got. Since we have something that kind of shoots, we don't really need a bow. We could probably go with just a dagger, or the Scourge of the Corruptor, and then the yo-yo. The only reason I was using a ranged weapon of any sort was just because of the fact that we hadn't gotten to melee weapons that can fire yet. But now we kind of have them. Ooh, okay. Let's see, let's open up our safe again. Oh, no, not throw our safe on the floor. Let's open our safe again. There we go, and we'll throw another one of those in. One of those guys. I don't need these jungle spores, really. Throw that in there. Our inventory is almost full. How much do we have? Yeah, we definitely have enough ectoplasm now, which is good. Oh, that Scourge of the Corruptor just destroys people. Jesus. Oh, I almost forgot to pick up that corruption chest. Okay, so we will have to come back to pick up some other weapons at some point. But with just what we got, that was a pretty good haul. We'll teleport back. Make up our armor, and we should be fine. So, let me deposit a lot of stuff we don't need. Deposit that. Don't need the Vanquisher medals, nor the Frost cores at the moment. Any of this. Don't need these torches, nor the bat hook. That. This. Any of that, really. Don't need that, or this. How many Knight's Alloy do we need to craft a Paladin's Hammer? Only 8? Nice. Is there anything else we need to craft with it? I don't think so. So we'll create a Paladin's Hammer. What do we need? We need a Mithril Anvil, which we have. And, oh, did I put it away? On mistake. I might have. Let's see here. Okay. Knight. Oop. That's caps. Knight. Oh, it's in my, of course. It's in my, what is it? It's in my little crafting thing here, that's why I can't use it for anything. There we go, we'll craft a paladin's hammer. Oh, criminies, it does so much damage. Very fast. Very fast. Yeah, I mean, look at how strong that is. It's a material later on for the true paladin's hammer, which we are quite close to getting, actually. The true paladin's hammer later becomes something else, doesn't it? Yes, it becomes Trectus, true paladin mage hammer of might. Oh my god, that does so much damage. Look at how much damage that does. Jesus Christ. Okay. So that'll be a nice weapon to get later on, but we will have to upgrade it to that point. Still, the Paladin Hammer is an amazing weapon. If you haven't ever used it before, it's super fun. Throw the rest of our Knight's Ally in there. We will reforge our stuff here in a second. I just don't want to do it at this moment. Let's see, so we need more chlorophyte bars if we're going to create what we need. So we need chlorophyte ore to create a chlorophyte gatherer. And we also need to create a chlorophyte accelerator. Can be placed, allows you to craft chlorophyte ore. Do have to get lizard bricks for the chlorophyte accelerator, which we won't be able to get right away, but we could totally get what we need for this if we have the hollowed bars. We do not have the hollowed bars. Might be more worthwhile for us to just create or to fight a mechanical boss again and try and get that, get more of that there. Let's see. Okay, so we have 26. Oh, we can transform the Scourge of the Corruptor into Vampire Knives. Okay, well that's kind of worth it. We would prefer to have the Vampire Knives over Scourge of the Corruptor because Vampire Knives is an amazing weapon. It heals you over time. And that'll allow us to kind of not worry too much about the Spectre Armor, at least not right now. What else can we craft? Oh, we can craft weapons out of keys and the thing, and electroplasm. That's kind of interesting. Very interesting indeed. I guess that's in the event that you don't have the chest and you just wanted another version of the weapon. That's cool. Okay, so we've gathered up some ectoplasm. Next time we'll go back into the jungle, gather up more life fruits and more chlorophytes to be able to create a chlorophyte gatherer. And our Spectre armor. I was hoping we'd be able to do it this time, but doesn't seem we're going to have that kind of luck. And this chest is completely full now. We might actually have to start pulling stuff out of there to move it out. And also empty out our safe next time too. But now we also have vampire knives, and vampire knives are just awesome. They're pretty much a knife shotgun that allows you to just wreck people and heal life, or steal life, that is. So those will be cool. Until next time, though, goodbye.